Welcome to the In Memory of Man podcast, a show dedicated to the brave new world of crime, artificial intelligence, and Newme. The future is now. Here's your host, criminal trial lawyer, researcher, and author, Robert Kiesling.
Hello, welcome to the In Memory of Man podcast, Robot Crime Blog. I'm your host, Robert Kiesling. I do the research so you don't have to. So, the coronavirus has got you down and you're isolated probably for 12 to 18 months more until they come up with the vaccine, and you need to keep practicing social distancing, but you want to stay in touch and you want to be intimate and stay in touch intimately. Well, Japan has a solution for you. That solution, robots. Not just robots, surrogate robots for you that can go walk around, do all the things that you would normally do, but you got to stay at home. But your surrogate robot's going to do that. Yeah, think it's too sci-fi and crazy. Well, no, it happened, and I just saw on the news today that students from Tokyo, Japan, that wanted to attend graduation but couldn't. They went ahead and they were allowed to have robot surrogates, and those robot surrogates were provided by a company called Newme. Yeah, I couldn't even make that up if I tried. And these robot surrogates had their tablets with their real-time faces on these robots, and they literally walked through for each person that was graduating and was handed the diploma. The robot was handed the diploma. Is that not absolutely terrifying, weird, crazy, beyond the scope of my imagination? Well, yeah, it is. And I talked about it again in my novel, Discredited Citizen, which is a near future crime thriller. I can't, folks, I am flabbergasted that is the case. And now I want to play you a brief clip from the movie Surrogates, which is dealing with that very same thing, except those surrogates are a little bit more sexy and a little bit more human, but nevertheless, same problem. Here's the clip.
Robotic human surrogates combine the durability of a machine with the grace and beauty of the human body. With most people living their lives through their surrogate selves, our world has become a safer place. Take a seat in your STEM chair, and just with the power of your mind, you can control your surrogate and send it out into the real world. You can finally live the life you've always dreamt of, without any risk or danger to yourself.
We are confronted with an unprecedented situation. 2 people have died while connected to their surrogates.
I think we may actually have a homicide here. First one in 15 years.
The public cannot be allowed to get the idea that using a surrogate can be fatal.
Especially if it's true. I just want to know how an operator can be killed by signals from a surrogate.
If it were possible, it would defeat the entire purpose of surrogacy. Oh my God, Tom?
You're lucky to be alive. Good thing you're unplugged.
How long is it since you've been out without a surrogate?
Can't even remember.
You changed the world and now you want to destroy it?
Stop this. You can't.
Maggie, get offline. I think something's going to...
What happens now? Now it's up to you.
Okay, so you saw that. It's pretty crazy, right? Well, you should check out the movie. It's even crazier. Just to get a sense of what the future is going to hold. And if this continues, then you're going to have robot surrogates that are going to not only go to graduations for you, they're also going to probably travel for you. Think that's crazy? Well, I just read another article out of the Globe Trender, that's what it's called, Globe Trender, and it says that in 2020, the parent company of Japanese airline ANA will launch a futuristic new scheme that allows Newme, same company, which is obviously going to be the parent company of ANA, for them to have avatar robots to travel on behalf of humans, controlled from remote locations. 1,000 of them will be deployed by next summer. That's 2021. For what purpose? I don't understand. So now you're not only going to have, instead of human police, robot police. And instead of helicopters and humans and helicopters, you're going to have the drones, right? Then you're not going to be able to leave your home. And because you can't leave your home and you're in isolation and you have to practice social distancing, you're going to either have to rent or buy a surrogate robot. And they are not sexy robots at all. I'll have links to that, both in my podcast and for my YouTube video, to show you what they look like. They're like little like Star Wars like robots with a camera with an iPhone on top of them. It's just super, super creepy. You know, we can't let that continue. Again, you know, the technocrats, they're allowed to roam freely, gather data about us, our digital online version of ourselves without impunity. And without us being able to opt out, they're allowed to collect data and privacy data on us that they have no right to collect. And they're unregulated. And now with the coronavirus, they're using it as an excuse to continue to collect data. Not only that, but now they're allowing the governments to collect and use and utilize that data on us, such as in India. I've already talked about this in prior podcasts, but India now, they are also having people mandatory signups to for their phone, and their phone, if they come within 6 feet of another person, the phone alerts them to stay away. On top of what they already had to do in quarantine, which the phone, they have to take a picture like every hour from that phone in order to prove it's them, and it gets uploaded to a private server. That's right. And then you have the black box scenario. I've already talked about that. And you got algorithms. Who's behind the algorithms? Who's writing them? I guarantee it's not lawmakers. It's not lawyers. It's computer people that are told exactly what they need in that algorithm. And algorithms are biased. And you have to take a look at my prior podcast to understand what I mean by that. So, folks, there needs to be regulation on this. If there isn't, then you can go ahead and just consider yourself, you're going to be in isolation and you're going to have social distancing. Your robot's going to roam around and you're going to be able to see everything, but you're not going to be able to interact with it except through that robot. Okay, well, again, if Skynet doesn't take over or whoever the heck else, then I will see you on the next podcast. Take care. Bye.